What up everybody, JP here, and this video is going to be a little bit different. I was surfing through my sub box and came across a video by Music Minds 24/7. He did a Texas Chainsaw Massacre retrospective where he, kind of ranked the films from his least favorite to favorite, talked about them a little bit, talked about the new one and stuff. So I figured why not do a video response. I remember doing these ranking videos when I first got on YouTube, almost a year ago. I remember doing the Elm Street one and stuff, and I figured, since I just reviewed the whole Texas Chainsaw series, why not do another end video where I rank them, and it'll be cool to do a video response. His video was really good. I kind of disagreed with a few things, but it was still a great video, and it's interesting hearing other people's opinions, and yeah, so I'm gonna do my ranking right now. Okay, so my absolute least favorite in the series, what I think is definitely the worst film by far, is the Texas Chainsaw Massacre: The Next Generation. This film, if one word to describe this film to me, is plot holes. Nothing makes sense. Why did that one chick like die or should have been dead like 20 times? Why is this CIA Men in Black type thing? Why is that even in the script, let alone in the film? Why did they decide to do that? That when I think of the Chainsaw family, I do not think of anything like that. What is up with that dude that just shows up out of nowhere? And what is up with his under his shirt and stuff? What about the plane that at the end of the film? Why did that happen? Why did these kids crash their car, and instead of walking back towards the direction of the school, they decide to go into the dark, scary woods where down the road where it seems like they don't even know their way around. Why is this family so close to the school without getting caught or whatever? It seems like they've been doing it a while. Why is Leatherface the way Leatherface is? They took the scariness right away from him. He's screaming and yelling, and he's more annoying than anything. And I don't want to see Leatherface like that at all. That's just, to me, this one is just, there's really nothing good in this one besides maybe Matthew McConaughey's kind of entertaining to watch. But overall, there's just so much that I don't like about this film. I don't even want to go on talking about it anymore. So on to the next one. The new film, Texas Chainsaw 3D. I kind of disagreed with what Music Minds 24/7 said about the film. For some reason, I kind of like this one a bit. I think I need to rewatch it. But it was a huge disappointing film, and I think that's why so many people are so hard on it right now, even though it is, kind of bad. I think just the fact that it had so much hype makes it that much worse, and I think a lot of people are really having a huge backlash towards it because it was supposed to be, such a great film. It had all the tools, Bill Moseley, a sequel to the original. It had everything going for it, and it just came up really short. I said this before, and I really think that this film, after a few years have passed or something, people revisit it and maybe appreciate it for what it is, or enjoy it for what it is. I think that right now it's just the target of, it's in everybody's sights right now because it's really one of the only things out there right now that was a disappointment and stuff. I just think that as time passes, maybe people will appreciate it a little bit more. And I also, in his video, he mentioned a few plot holes. One of them was, how did the grandmother get into the house? And I'm pretty sure that it was from Leatherface, because if I recall, he was filling the grave back in later in the film. So I think that was, he brought her into the house, which kind of makes sense to me. The Chainsaw family always likes keeping their relatives around, so maybe it kind of made sense. But yeah, Texas Chainsaw 3D was kind of a huge disappointment, but I still found it enjoyable, and I don't hate it nearly as much as everybody else. But like I said, I'm a huge fan of the series. I don't know if I said that actually, but I am a huge fan of the series, except for the Next Generation. And this one, and the new one to me, the 3D, is a lot better than the Next Generation, in my opinion. But moving on, we have the remake. This one, I like it. I enjoy it. I think it's a solid remake. It didn't really do anything to make me mad, like the Elm Street remake did or anything. There was nothing there that I was like, that's bullshit. That's not how Leatherface is, or that's not this. I thought it stuck, close to, like, kind of modernized the family a bit, made them a little bit more serious and more like, what you think of realistic crazy, I guess. Arlie Army is awesome. He does a great job, really making you feel uncomfortable, and he really makes the characters sweat and stuff. I like that about him. So the Texas Chainsaw Massacre is it's a solid remake. After that, we have the one, he almost swayed me on this to move it up one, but I just couldn't do it, and it is The Beginning. The stuff that he was saying in his video, it kind of really opened my eyes a bit, like how brutal this one is. It's a little bit more brutal than any of the other ones, and I like that about it. It's definitely a solid entry in the series, and it is better than the remake. I do like the other three that are up next more than it, but this one has a lot of cool moments in it, and it works well as a prequel. I said that in my review. It really does do what a prequel is supposed to do, and explain stuff that happened in the remake and stuff. I enjoy this one. It's a lot of fun. After that, we have Leatherface, the Texas Chainsaw Massacre 3. I don't know. This one just feels more like a classic chainsaw type film, I guess. It still has that like older feel to it. Like the new ones feel more modernized, but this one, I don't know. It's just fun to me. I like Ken Foree a lot. He's really awesome. The chainsaw is so badass that chromed out the Saw his family chainsaw thing. This one just is one that I don't know. I can watch this one more than I would reach for this one more than I would reach for The Beginning. So that's why it's ahead of it, I guess. But yeah, Texas Chainsaw Massacre 3, Leatherface. It's a lot of fun also. Then we go to the final two, and number 2 is the Texas Chainsaw Massacre 2. I always have such a hard time explaining why I like this film so much. I've said that before. It's just so hard. This film is one of my favorite horror films, and I don't know why. It's so crazy and unique. It's a weird movie. It's the humor in it really works for me. Chop Top. I think Chop Top could have carried his own series. He's such a badass character, and when he's on screen, he just you want to watch him and you want to see more of him. He's so much fun. Yeah. So Texas Chainsaw Massacre 2. Although it went in a different direction than the first one was, it kind of took it more to a comedic way, and it works in its own way to me. It's a lot different, but the way that it went, it kind of works for me, is what I'm trying to say. I don't know. It's hard to explain why I like this. I just really, really like this one. Caleb Williams is Stretch. I love that character. Dennis Hopper is actually, to me, he's like the least entertaining part about the film. I mean, he's so crazy. It's kind of funny, but I like the family aspect of it, the cook and Chop Top, the way they're interacting down in that thing. They're going back and forth, yelling at each other and stuff. I love that, and it's really funny the way they carry the hitchhiker or Nubbin's body around, and Chop Top's like running around dancing with it and stuff. It's great entertainment to me. So yeah, I'm gonna stop talking about Texas Chainsaw 2 now. I just really like that one. And of course, my favorite is the original Texas Chainsaw Massacre. I want to get that Blu-ray that he showed in his video. This is my all-time favorite film, by the way, in case some of you don't know that. I've said it many times, but this is my #1 favorite horror film. It has been for a while. I used to battle it back and forth with Psycho, but over the years I've definitely gravitated towards Texas Chainsaw Massacre a little bit more. It's just everything about it is great in my opinion. It's one of the horror films that scared me the most when I was a kid and stuff. It just is a horror film. Like I said that before, but it really is a horror film. When I think of a horror film, I think of stuff like this. So that's my least favorite to favorite. Yeah, he said that there's people actually out there who are saying, I didn't know this, I haven't really, from what I've seen, almost everybody says that this Chainsaw movie is absolutely terrible, this new one, but he said that he's seen people say that this this new one's better than the original, and that just blew my mind. I was like, wow, there's actually not just a small amount of people, but a large amount of people who are actually saying that. That's just crazy to me. That is just I don't know. I can't even really comprehend that. That just seems insane. But yeah, I don't find the new one to be as bad as everybody says. I don't know. Maybe I'm just wanting it to be better than what people are saying because I had so much hope for it. That's a possibility, but I don't know. I enjoyed it while I was there. There was things that was kind of making me a little bit upset, but overall I didn't find it terrible. I found it I found it worth buying, in my opinion. I'm gonna buy it. I don't know. I know I'm pretty much like the only person that thinks this, but I don't know. So that's my video. See you guys later. I'll definitely put Music Minds 24/7 channel in the description. Sorry, I'm a little bit tongue twistery, all that stuff. So peace out, guys.